With September right around the corner, many Catholic school parents hit hard by the pandemic are wondering how they'll pay tuition. They're hoping for some help in the next COVID relief bill. Joining us now to talk more about that possibility is Jim Cultrara from the New York State Catholic Conference. And Jim, here in the Brooklyn Diocese, some parents are scrambling, trying to figure out how they can afford to keep their kids in Catholic schools. What's the latest you're hearing on the next COVID-19 relief bill? Will there be money for Catholic school parents?
Well, there's good news and bad news. In one of the proposals in the U.S. Senate and advanced by the White House as well, there is emergency tuition assistance grants to scholarship granting organizations. So it is part of the proposal. So that's the good news, that some of our federal lawmakers and the president have recognized that need. The bad news is it seems as though the negotiations on the next relief package have stalled. And we can't afford that. The schools are going to reopen and parents are struggling, and we need that relief now.
Now, what will happen if the bill is passed and there's no money allocated for Catholic schools?
Well, there's another provision in the Relief Act that seems to have bipartisan support, and that's the continuation of what's called the Payroll Protection Program. And the PPP, that was included in the previous package, and it did help small businesses. It's a small business program, but that actually enabled not-for-profits, including our faith communities, our schools and parishes, to take advantage of those funds to help pay teachers' salaries. So if there is no direct tuition assistance to families, we're hoping that the Payroll Protection Program is continued to at least help pay our teacher salaries to keep our schools open for the parents who want their kids.
Good. And now some of the country's most prominent church leaders, including Cardinal Timothy Dolan, they've been appealing to lawmakers to include financial support in the COVID bill for families to continue to send their children to any non-public school. Do you think their efforts will make a difference?
Well, it's only going to help because we need to, as the three cardinals did, they emphasize the plight of tuition-paying families. And I think the majority of legislators across the country recognize the enormous value that religious and independent schools provide to the country, and they are doing everything they can to make sure that those tuition-paying families get the relief from their federal representatives.
All right, so what can our viewers do to help to make sure the Catholic schools aren't left out when it comes to financial help?
So on the Catholic Conference webpage, the webpage is nyscatholic.org. They can simply click on the tab that says Take Action, and the first action alert there, it provides them an easy means to contact their federal representatives. It'll automatically connect them once they fill in their name and address. It'll connect them to their member of the House of Representatives and to Senator Schumer, Senator Gillibrand. There's a draft email right there. They can click and send it. And that way they'll be adding their voice to the chorus of those struggling parents and Catholic school administrators asking for financial relief from our federal representatives.
All right, Jim Cultrara from the New York State Catholic Conference, thanks for being with us today.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and then click on the bell to get instant updates about all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.